Welcome to our online class. Second time, the second part we have to start. Earlier, initially we had discussed about the polynomial chapter. Okay, now we discuss about the light chapter, about the human eye and colorful world. So earlier it has been taught by your subject teacher about refraction and reflection. You know about refraction. Reflection means the bending of light when light travels from one medium to another medium. That human eye also, the image formed by human eye also based on that same refraction phenomenon, which one we have likely to discuss the different parts of the human eye, because we know that the most precious part of the human body, that one is human eye. So human eye is the most valuable parts which enables us to see the objects. So the different parts of the human eye are your cornea, pupil, iris, aqueous humor, vitreous humor, ciliary muscles. So these some important parts are there. So human eye, how we can see the object? Our human eye just it is a type of natural camera. Its function is like a camera. But in camera we cannot change it the focal length. But in human eye we can it has the ability to change its focal length. That is called power of accommodation. That one will be also discussed. So the main parts of the human eye, which one will discuss, the front part of the eye is called retina. Sorry, cornea. The front transparent part, that bulge part, that one is called cornea. This one is the cornea one. Okay. So light when pass through the cornea and refraction, maximum light reflect on the cornea part, then it another one color diaphragm is there. That one is your iris. Iris is a ring shaped structure. It is a ring shaped color structure. So inside that ring shaped color structure, one small hole is there, that is called the pupil. So light when it enters first in the cornea, it refracts. Cornea is the front part. It is transparent and bulge shape. Through that light pass through the cornea and it enters through the pupil. Pupil is the one hole which is present at the center of the your color diaphragm iris. So light pass through the pupil and images are formed through the lens. The light rays pass and images are formed at the retina. Retina is the light sensitive screen, that is called retina. Okay, so when light pass through the pupil, it falls on the eye lens and real and inverted image is formed at the retina. So retina is our light sensitive screen which is at the back of the human eye. Okay, that in a retina actually real and inverted image is formed, and the optic nerve gives signal to the brain and we see the actual image. In actual position we see the image in erect position. So that is the function of the eye. So except that about the eye lens. Eye lens is a natural convex lens. It is a jelly-like structure which is made of protein one, and that eye lens has the ability to change its focal length. That is called power of accommodation, which is not possible in case of artificial lens. But in natural lens, human eye, it has the ability. That's why we have the ability to see the near object and the distance object clearly. So our distance point, or we can see up to infinity distance. That is our distance vision, and our near vision is 25 centimeter. That is called near point. Near point is 25 centimeter, and distance vision is infinity. So our vision is between 25 centimeter and infinity. So we can see the object clearly. When any object near 25 centimeter, we see the object clearly, and if the object is at infinity, that object also we can see clearly. So this one is the we discussed about the function of the human eye. Okay. The power of accommodation I have told you. Power of accommodation means the ability to change the focal length of the eye lens. We can see when we see the near object, at that time the eye lens become thick. And when we see the distance object, at that time eye lens become thin. So in this way we can see the near object as well as distance object clearly. So that is called power of accommodation. Okay. Let's discuss about the defects of vision. We discussed that human eye is the most sensitive part and most valuable part of human being. So we discussed about the function of the human eye. Okay, how the light ray pass through the front part cornea and it pass through the pupil, and when it goes through the eye lens, again it goes through the eye lens and refract, and real and inverted image is formed in the eye. But what happened? Some people's visions are, they don't have a normal vision, they have a defective visions. They face some vision problem from inborn also. Some people have vision, some children have vision problem, or due to malnutrition or malnutrition, you may say that due to the vitamin A deficiency, students also or any children also face the problem. Students also vision defect is there. They can't see the blackboard properly. They can't see the written text on the blackboard clearly. So many people face the vision problem. Inborn defect is also there, and due to the internal parts of the eye, it may be cornea, retina, or any eye lens problem. People cannot see the near vision and distance of vision clearly. That is the eye defect. So there are three types of eye defect: myopia, hypermetropia, and presbyopia. Generally, students suffer from that. One is your myopia. They can't see the blackboard clearly. They can't see the distant object clearly. So we'll discuss about the three type of vision defect. So myopia, what happened? Myopia, which is also in myopia, persons cannot see the distance object clearly, though he or she can see the near object clearly. So that is called myopia. Okay. Another vision defect, that one is your hypermetropia. In hypermetropia, a person cannot see the near object clearly, but they can see the distance object clearly. So myopia, which is corrected this vision defect by using a concave lens, myopia can be corrected. So in myopic person, the image is formed in front of the retina. If a person is suffering from myopia, he or she cannot see the object clearly because the image is formed in front of the retina. So by using a concave lens of suitable power, that vision defect can be corrected. In hypermetropia, what happens? The person cannot see the near object clearly because our near point is 25 centimeter. Because near object, a person if suffer from hypermetropia, he will read the book more than 25 centimeter. He will read the book this way, he will keep the book at a more distance, which is beyond 25 centimeter. So for a person who is suffering from hypermetropia cannot see the near object clearly. That's why this vision defect can be corrected by using convex lens. In hypermetropia person, a person who suffer from hypermetropia disorder or disease, that one actually is disorder one. So the image is formed behind the retina. In case of hypermetropia, the image is formed behind the retina, and by using a suitable power of a convex lens, we can rectify that vision defect. Another eye defect is presbyopia, that occurs due to the old age. At old age, the ciliary muscles become weak. Actually, the ciliary muscles control the power of accommodation, which help to make the eye lens thin or thick. When we see the object nearby object, with the eye lens become thick. When we see the distant object, the eye lens become thin. So at old age, the ciliary muscles become weak. Its flexibility decrease. Its flexibility diminish. So that's why what happened? They cannot see the near object clearly. So presbyopia is also a special type of hypermetropia. Okay. But in some cases, distance object also the person due to old age or due to the ciliary muscles weakness, the person cannot see the objects, distance object also clearly, near object also they cannot see clearly. That's why by using bifocal lens, means both concave lens and convex lens, that eye defect, presbyopia eye defect can be corrected. Okay, so this one we discussed about the defects of vision. So another thing, look, eye is also in some cases, the persons who are a blind person or they have any internal parts of the eye any not functioning, then in that case the eye transplantation also is done. Generally in our India, cornea transplantation is done in a large scale. So after the death, the eye can be removed within few hours and that cornea can be replaced. That cornea of a dead person can be replaced to a person who is unable to see. They are called your blind person. They are called visually challenged person. So by eye donating, we can give a vision to them. It is a noble work. Everyone should follow that one. Everyone should think about that how after the death another person can see. Okay, students. Next class we will discuss the remaining one about the your prism or atmospheric refraction. We will discuss in the next class. Okay. Thank you.